Mr. Warmida? Mr. Warmida? Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. May I invite you all to take.
Honorable Chairman of the Interim Committee, Mr. Sidath, Wettimuny, distinguished office bearers and members of the Interim Committee. I am very happy to come here today to the cricket board, which I am very familiar with. Even as a small boy, I used to come here. So it's nice to come as the Minister of Sports. Today is, I think, an important day for all of us. I have decided, in consultation with all the stakeholders, to appoint an interim committee for Sri Lanka Cricket. And that decision has been taken in consultation with the political leadership as well. Therefore, we must all get together for the sake of cricket. We are not, as individuals, nobody is indispensable. As you know, in Sri Lanka, people come and people go. Politicians come, politicians go. So we must not be emotional on issues. We must be objective. Most of the time, Sri Lanka Cricket has been run by interim committees, more than 50%. You all know that. Therefore, it is a sovereign right of this country, governed by the sports law, to appoint interim committees when and where the need is felt. Interim committees should not go on for a long time. I agree with that. But certain changes are necessary in Sri Lanka Cricket, and that will happen with consultations with the clubs, with the stakeholders, with the district associations, with the people involved in the game. Therefore, I have taken this decision purely, and I emphasize purely or objectively, for the benefit of the game, which I also love very much. And I hope that the interim committee has my fullest blessings, and I will never interfere with the workings of the interim committee. There can't be individual agendas. I have to emphasize that. There has to be a collective agenda. So, I'm sure most of you have read or heard or seen the film Godfather's Mario Puzo. Mario Puzo's Godfather. There are no godfathers in Sri Lanka Cricket. I have to emphasize that. Sri Lanka Cricket and cricket administration belongs to the people of this country. If you all are having doubts about our integrity and our capacity to move forward, please, I want to assure you that we are very determined and we are very willing and very able to take Sri Lanka Cricket forward. We have had excellent relationship with the ICC. Right from the day that we became full test members, and I know most of you know who were instrumental in that. We will maintain that cordial relationship. We are determined to maintain that cordial relationship. So whatever discussions and negotiations, compromises that has to be made, we will do that. Because we value our cherished historic relationship with the ICC. Having said that, there are certain objectives that Mr. Wettimuny and his committee has to achieve. I have given those objectives basically to start the process of reassessing where Sri Lanka is in terms of international cricket. We didn't have a good World Cup campaign. I think most of you accept that. There were problems, there were issues in selection, administrative issues, financial issues have been coming up in the cricket board. So I want to have a mandate to Mr. Wettimuny and his committee to go into all issues and then take steps to resolve this. So please support him. You all as employees have a duty to support him. Because as I told you, in Sri Lanka, there is a process, there are systems in place. Leaders come and leaders go. I mean, my father was once a very powerful minister. He was the chairman of the cricket board. 2 months later, he was nobody. So these are things that we have to understand, and we have to absorb them. So again, I have no individual agendas. I only have a collective agenda for the sake of Sri Lanka Cricket, and I will do whatever that's necessary. Not my personal opinion, but the opinion of others that will be taken to move the game of cricket forward. So I urge all of you to work together with Mr. Wettimuny, who has got excellent credentials and integrity. There's no question about that. Apart from being a cricketer, he has been a proven business leader. After his cricketing career, he started a business career, and he has been very successful human being. So let's get together and work together. This is all I'm asking from you. So I hope we will be having a formal press conference in the evening as well at 2 o'clock. So I hope that you will work together towards the benefit of this game that we all love. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Sir, for your kind words. May I now invite our Chairman, Mr. Sidath Wettimuny, to say a few words.
Honorable Minister of Sports, members of the IC, ladies and gentlemen, I think most of you all are very familiar with me because I've been in and out of this place. So I'm not going to talk too much about cricket affairs just now. I have to tell you the only reason why I decided to accept this invitation when the Honorable Minister told me to do so is because I felt our cricket is at crossroads, and if we don't do something, we could start a major decline. And when I talked to the Honorable Minister, I felt he and I were on the same page. Being the father's son, I knew it was more passion than anything else that drove him. So then I said, I will take on this task. I'm sure maybe Prakash and I will talk to you later and not bore you with anything right now. But as the Minister said, we have only one objective, Sri Lanka Cricket. That's all I'm interested in, trying to make sure Sri Lanka is on the map and we move forward in the way we should. So please extend your fullest support. We will obviously get to know each other a lot more in the days and weeks to come. But all I ask of you is your honest commitment to supporting Sri Lanka Cricket. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now there is some refreshments served there. I invite all of you gentlemen to join us for a cup of tea, and let's all of us meet up at 2 o'clock.